I remember the day that I first kissed her, how I first hugged her, felt her skin pressed against mine. I remember telling her how much I love her and how I wouldn't trade anything for the world to be without her. I told her that there was just so much that we could do together. Like the kids we would have, or the trips that we would take. And I remember it like it was yesterday. She looked to me, and I looked at her, and we would share the most painful, most traumatizing issues. And we would feel free to finally be ourselves. She would cry, and all I can think of is embracing her and hugging away the pain. She told me how she would love for us to be something. I agreed, but I knew in my heart, and she knew in hers, that it was just something we couldn't have. But I told her I loved her, and I told her what I would give to have that life. She was willing to sacrifice everything for me, willing to throw everything she had away just to be with me. I told her that that's not the life that I want for you. I told her that there's more to life than just clinging on to lost causes. That very night in Naples, and it's funny because I call that night the most beautiful thing ever. To me, it's just a night in Naples, and how I'd like to go back to that one night, one last time. I would like to play that on rewind every single time in my head. Because that was the night that she made me feel like a human being. That I just wasn't a tool or something to fill a void. I was a person. And she loved me. And I loved her, and I just couldn't. I couldn't throw away a life after that. The night in Naples was something so precious. But it was the only time that I could ever be a human with her, ever again. 2 months passed by, and we hugged, danced, we shared laughs and cries. And I told her how I felt. I told her that what I would give to have that kid with you. It was going to be a name that started with an A. And she uses that as reference every now and then with me. She still comes by, but it's no longer the same. Tomorrow she's marrying my brother, and I'll have to look her in the eyes and tell her how happy I am that we met, and how far that she's came from the person that she once was, and how happy I actually am for her. that she found the person that can actually take care of her. I knew at the time that I was with her that it was not something I could have yet. And I looked to God and I said, why couldn't you give me something I couldn't have? But then I accepted my situation. And when I see her, she looks so happy. That's all I can ever ask for anybody. But it's not all bad, right? Things will get better, and all I can think of is our baby Alexis. And how amazing that life could have been. What's worse is that whenever we hear the name or our song being played out loud, it hurts. And we smile at each other. We still see each other, and when we sit down, we smile. It's like we know of the life that we used to have. And what felt like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, or even a year or 2 years, no matter how much time has passed, we look at it, we look at each other, and we know the life we had. And somewhat it just doesn't feel like it's something that I regret. It's something to remember and something to feel proud of, that we lived that life. But maybe in another life, that'll be us. I love you, and take care. Bye, Ashley.